Midnight Grains, the Crawler's Curse. In a small, eerie neighborhood in West Africa, a haunted legend surrounds a late-night rice and beans vendor named Mama Eben. Her stall only appears after midnight, and those who eat from it are never seen again. A curious journalist, Bisi, races against time to uncover the truth behind the disappearances, only to discover that she is the next target of the sinister midnight crawler. Introduction to the legend. Opening with shots of dark, narrow streets, flickering streetlights, and empty roads. The legend of Mama Eben. Those who hunger after midnight find more than food. They disappear into the shadows, never to return. But wait! Don't leave just yet. The best part is about to begin. Fasten your seatbelts and hold on tight. Because this isn't just a movie, it's an adventure you won't want to miss. First off, a huge thank you to my incredible followers. Your support means the world. Thank you for staying tuned, engaging with the stories, and being part of this journey. You make everything possible. To all the new faces here, welcome. I'm excited to have you on board. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the exciting stories coming your way. Let's continue this adventure together. Buckle up, because the best is yet to come. Bisi, a journalist, reviewing missing person reports linked to Mama Eben's stall. Her determination grows as she gathers her things to investigate, despite the warnings. As she steps out into the night, ominous music swells in the background. First encounter. Bisi arrives at the dark alley where the stall supposedly appears. The clock strikes midnight. As the camera pans, Mama Eben's food stall materializes out of the shadows, dimly lit by an old lantern. The scent of rice and beans fills the air. Bisi cautiously approaches, but the alley seems too quiet. No people, no sound, except for the soft clanging of a pot. She sees Jide, a local, staring from a distance, his eyes wide with fear. He whispers, "Don't eat. Leave now." Bisi brushes him off and steps closer to the stall, where Mama Eben stands silently, her face hidden in shadow. The food looks fresh, steaming, and strangely alluring. The first bite. Bisi, unable to resist the temptation, picks up a spoon and tastes the rice and beans. As she swallows, her surroundings instantly warp. Distorted sounds of footsteps, voices, and distant wails fill her head. Her vision blurs, and the walls around the alley seem to close in on her. Suddenly, the shadows grow darker, and strange footprints appear on the ground, moving on their own. Bisi drops the spoon in terror. Jide, who had been watching her, screams, "It's too late." The crawler reveals itself. The atmosphere becomes suffocating. Bisi tries to run, but the air grows heavy, as if something is pulling her back. Out of the darkness, the midnight crawler appears, an enormous, shadowy figure with elongated limbs, its face a grotesque amalgamation of its victims. It moves silently, stalking her. Bisi's heartbeat echoes in the silence as the crawler's long, bony fingers stretch toward her. Desperately, she tries to escape, but each alley leads her back to the stall. Mama Eben watches from the shadows, her eyes now glowing faintly. The final twist. Bisi falls to the ground, out of breath. The crawler looms over her, its grotesque face now inches from hers. Just as it's about to strike, Jide rushes forward, pulling Bisi to her feet and urging her to follow him. They run, the crawler chasing them through twisting alleyways. As they flee, Jide suddenly collapses, revealing his arm transforming into the crawler's shadowy appendage. "I'm already marked," he whispers, his face contorted in pain. Bisi watches in horror as Jide transforms into another servant of the midnight crawler. He turns toward her with lifeless eyes. The crawler lunges forward, and the screen cuts to black with a bone-chilling scream. Final scene. The screen fades back in with a haunting image of the empty alley. Mama Eben's stall is gone, but a new one has appeared. This time, Bisi stands behind the counter, her eyes glowing faintly in the dark as she stirs the rice and beans. A new victim approaches, unaware of what awaits them. end with a lingering sound of footsteps and an ominous whisper. Are you hungry? The end. The Mirror Queen.